This is the opportunity of every moment. And it doesn't have to matter what the subject is, what you're afraid of, what you're angry at, what you think is impossible. How will I solve this? This is the mind saying, how will I solve this problem? And immediately it goes to its bag of tricks. And it thinks, well, I can try this and I can try that. And all the time, if it would simply, this is all we're doing is presenting the possibility here. And here's the possibility. In that moment, instead of trying to find and struggle toward an answer, do you trust enough to simply relax and know that there is clarity in the moment. There is clarity of possible peace and quiet and calm, and out of that arising a knowing. Now the voice isn't probably, unless you're one of those that has these voices, going to say, all right, Dennis, what you will do tomorrow morning is, and then outline. But there's something about these two eternities which in this language would be that which upholds this moving curtain. It has a name, and it's called divine intelligence. It's not called divine maybe, or divine let's try and figure it out, or divine, well, I wonder. It's called divine intelligence, and it's not of the thinking mind. So it doesn't need to speak to you in words. It speaks to you in the way that all direct transmission of energy always speaks to you, through a feeling, an emotion, a movement towards something, or a movement away from something. All that's needed is to stop and to trust. This is the difficulty. The trusting. Do you trust, after all these years, do you trust that there is something that surrounds all of this confusion of what you call my life, that is ever present and ever ready if you simply calm down and stop looking in the frenzied manner of mind seeking, and to just rest in the let go. And what happens is, even if you do not get an answer of I should do this, what you get is an immediate knowing that, in my words, that you are held in the arms of the beloved. That you, whatever you think yourself to be, are not alone. That it's a matter of the recognition. I don't know who it is, but somebody in the 1000th century, and I don't remember who it was, said something like, poor human, you live in a world that is filled with God and know it not. And just that very statement, and know it not. Although I would say that I understand him from the mental point of view, that the mind knows it not, but I do not believe that there isn't a part of whoever we call ourselves to be here, that doesn't know intuitively that there is something eternally present, eternally alive, eternally one with, present, ever present. You know, the difficulty with how this observation is of what's happening now in this movement toward greater understanding is that all of a sudden, now has become a place. It used to be heaven, and now it's now. You know, and it arises from a lot of people who, for example, Tolay, the power of now, the power of now. You know, other people that keep saying now is the buzzword, right? So it's a place. Now we have a place. Now is now. It's just like there was heaven. Well, now there's now. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But where does your mind go when you hear about the power of now? Unless you have read and understood deeply that it is not a place, that it is what every place is in. It is what every movement of you, every motion, every thought, every idea, every spontaneity, every fear, every anger is where all of it always is. So all of these other things arise in it. So please, let us not take the words, which were not meant to point to a location, and turn them into a location. So that there is the need to move from this moment. So what do I mean, by the way? Feel free to do whatever you need to do around the world. Yes, whatever.